Savage Sullivan Math here. Today we're going to look at something pretty awesome. We've got a binomial multiplied by another binomial. There are lots of ways that you could handle this problem. One way is what we call the window method. So I'm going to make myself a little window like this with the panes of my glass just like so. Along the top, I am going to put my two terms. One term here and the other term here. So I've got an x for my first, and then I've got a positive 2 for my second. Down the vertical way, I'm going to put my second term. I've got an x right there, and then a positive 7 right here. You're going to handle this problem just like you would maybe in a science class. We are going to look at these and we are going to say, okay, what goes in this square is what you could multiply to it. So x times x is x squared. And right here, I'm going to do x and a positive 2. So x times 2 is 2x. Remember, to fill these in, you are multiplying. And right here, I've got x times 7. X times 7 is 7x. And for our final one, we've got 7 times 2, which is 14. Now, you have all of the makings of a final answer, but maybe not necessarily your final answer. You need to make sure that you are looking for any like terms. All right, so I see an x squared in the top left, but I don't see any other x squares. I see an x term here and another x term there. So I need to make sure that I combine these. And then a plain old number of 14. So I'm just going to write this out so you can see my thinking. So I've got an x squared plus 2x plus 7x plus 14. Remember, we said here are some like terms. 2x plus 7x is a grand total of 9x. So we've got x squared plus 9x plus 14. There you have it. Final answer.
Whoa, I really like this method, Mrs. Sullivan. Let me give it a shot. So let's take a look at something like this. So now my multiplication problem is x plus 4 times 3x minus 3. So I went ahead and I drew my window. And in my window on the top, I have my first binomial, x plus 4. And along the side, I have my second binomial, 3x minus 3. Well, now I'm going to go ahead and do the multiplication, just like Mrs. Sullivan did. So, x times 3x is 3x squared. 4 times 3x is a positive 12x. And I'm going to go ahead and put that plus sign there just so I remember that it's positive. X times negative 3 is a negative 3x. And 4 times negative 3 is a negative 12. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to write all of this out in standard form. So when I do that, I have 3x squared plus 12x minus 3x minus 12. And again, I just wrote it in the order that we did the multiplication, and I wrote it so it would be in standard form. Now I'm going to take a look and see, are there any like terms that I can combine? And there is. 12x minus 3x. Those are like terms that we can combine. So when I do that, I'm going to end up with 3x squared plus 9x minus 12. And when I look at this, again, I want to make sure that everything that is like can be combined, and it is. We combine all our like terms, and we want to make sure it's in standard form, which it is. So it's done. Neat. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe.